Hello guys, and welcome back to Most Coasters. Today I'm going to be reviewing Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville, Kentucky. Let's get straight to it. I start every review off with the coasters, so we're going to do that today. Kentucky Kingdom has 5 roller coasters. Headlining the park is Stormchaser. It's an RMC with a barrel roll drop, 100 feet tall, 2 inversions. It's a great ride, definitely best in the park, and a little surprising for me, I have that ranked at number 6 overall, I believe, either 6th or 7th. It's a fantastic ride. Second is Lightning Run. Rides very similar to an RMC, also 100 feet tall. It's a Morgan Hyper GTX that has 9 airtime moments, also a great ride, very similar to Stormchaser though. And then you got Kentucky Flyer, just 47 feet tall, but it packs a bunch of airtime moments. That's kind of a family gravity group wooden coaster. It was a little underwhelming for me. Personally, I thought it was going to be a little more thrilling, and it just never felt like it warmed up for me across our couple rides. And then you got Thunder Run, definitely a rougher wooden coaster, pretty tall though, pretty forceful, some interesting moments. Only got one ride on that. And then you've got the Junior Coaster Roller Skater Kiddie Coaster, nothing else to say about that. I think this lineup is missing kind of a deeper coaster because you've got kind of 2 thrilling, very similar rides with Stormchaser Lightning Run, and you got 2 Woodies and a kiddie coaster. And I think when T3 was there, it added a little more depth, but now that it's not, I think it just feels like the park's missing something, missing a couple things. Obviously, it's a small park with a smaller lineup, but I just think there's some more variety. It could use a launch coaster, an invert, something else. So hopefully they get a new coaster soon to fill any one of those gaps. Besides the coaster, this park has a lot of other rides to offer. It's got a full water park, which I did not go in. I walked through plenty of times, obviously, but didn't have the chance to go in. I did try out their Rapids ride. I thought it was really interesting. It was kind of boring and more a family Rapids ride, certainly. But I thought the penguin theming, which was there, like you could see how it used to be really well themed, the penguin or some sort of theme. And now it's kind of cool, actually, to see all of the theming elements that were still there, still being used, but without, without the DC theming. So that was interesting. Besides that ride, though, they had some other maybe thrilling rides, like they had a Zamperla Endeavor. They had a mini Starflyer, I think also probably only 100 feet tall. This park, I should mention, has a height limit because of the airport. So that's why, despite some of its rides being more thrilling, they have to stay to a certain height. Besides that, though, the park has a majority of family or kiddie attractions, especially the front of the park, mostly kiddie rides. It's got antique auto ride, a couple thrilling rides like a shorter drop tower, but I think that's one of the areas they're missing, is they could use 1 or 2 more thrilling attractions. Besides the other rides, I always talk about food and merch. I did not choose to have any food at this park just because of the price point, which I will probably discuss in a bit, but I did not choose to have any food at this park. Unfortunately, I did search for merch and chose not to buy any. The attraction of this park that I liked the most was Stormchaser. Obviously, I searched for a Stormchaser shirt, and they had like a 3XL kind of crappy design Stormchaser shirt. So I didn't really feel like buying anything. Even their Lightning Run merch, which I really thought about, wasn't too strong. And I think that's another area maybe this park could improve on, is merch. Again, didn't try the food. Finally, the overall experience. I have a couple negative stories to tell. So because of the days of our trip, we actually pushed back our Kentucky Kingdom day. So we purchased the ticket for Sunday. We ended up just leaving Sunday. We did Kings Island Monday, Tuesday. Or the zoo on Wednesday, actually. It's kind of funny. But Thursdays when we decided to move Kentucky Kingdom to. When I called them online beforehand, they said, yeah, if you bought a ticket for Sunday, you can show up Thursday, no problem. We'll just charge you the difference of the tickets. When I bought the tickets online, first off, they advertised it as $30, not even close to $30. but when they advertised the days online, Sunday was one of the more expensive days, Thursday was a cheaper day. Makes sense, weekday, weekend. But the difference was probably $10 between the days. Since I bought them for Sunday, I wasn't worried about it because, okay, Thursday is going to be less, so when we show up, they'll just let us be the same because Thursday was cheaper than Sunday. But when we went to the park, then they tried to charge us the gate price. Anyone who goes to theme parks knows the gate price is absurd. It was like genuinely like $60, maybe like $58. So they charged us the difference. We just went in, we spoke to guest services. Whoever worked there helped us get that reduced rate, but that was really aggravating and cost us like 20 minutes. Then we go to ride Stormchaser in the back of the park, expecting it to be open. It was not open. Their premier coaster, the ride actually opened, and I'm not even joking, 30 minutes after opening. After riding Stormchaser, we walk over to Thunder Run. Thunder Run isn't open either. Thunder Run opens 45 minutes after opening. So that really aggravated us that we entered the park, yes, we had to deal with this problem, and then none of the rides that we wanted to ride were open at opening. And that is something I've not seen from a lot of theme parks. Just some interesting experiences, not necessarily the most positive. Other than that, other experience things, I think they had one trade on literally everything. So some of the lines got a little longer, and I think they could have used 2 trains, or they also didn't really try to go very fast. I think every single ride, the operations were very slow. It didn't really matter a whole lot. Like Stormchaser was never more than a station wait, so it didn't matter too much. But on certain rides, like the Rapids ride, them going excessively slow cost us time. That was disappointing, but we just wanted to try a couple other attractions in the park to see what they were like. Besides that, I don't have a ton more about this park. So my biggest takeaways are that Stormchaser Lightning Run, incredible rides, but this park just needs some more attractions, a little more beautification, some better merch, but again, positive, they have some great coasters. Stormchaser Lightning Run are fantastic, and the truth is you will have fun here. There's a lot to do. Even though it's a smaller park, you'll have fun. I just had some negative experiences that made my day less fun. Anyway, give me your thoughts on Kentucky Kingdom in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the park, and I will see you guys next time here on Midwest Coasters. Goodbye.